Nicely onto my guest today. I'm so excited to introduce to you Sandra St John. Sandra, welcome to the
Right.
platform.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Sandra is a first time book author. It started out of a point of pain, and she has managed to turn that story around for the good, for the benefit of all those who no doubt will be blessed by her story.
I remember the doctor having to call him to say to come to the hospital now, you need to get here now. And so he did. And what they said to him was that they gave this look, your wife is very, very ill. And that if her body doesn't respond to the treatment within 48 hours, that will be it. That was it. 48 hours I was given. The infection levels in my blood was so high. It was so high that it caused my organs to fail. Obviously, this was said to me because we didn't know what was going on around me at the time. Like I said, I was in a coma. They had to put me in an induced coma. My organs started failing. My lung collapsed. My kidney failed.
Wow.
It's just so much, so
Mm.
much. The condition that I had affected my skin. So my skin started, was peeling. I had also had toxic shock syndrome as well, on top of all that.
I have heard of TSS.
So, yeah, so my skin was really bad. Yeah, I had bad skin. I had scales. My aunt described me that I looked as if I'd been burnt because my skin was very dark and I had peeling skin. My muscles were depleted and I
Wow.
had to learn how to walk again.
Wow.
I had to learn how to eat because all that time, obviously, I was too weak to eat.
Yeah.
It's like being a baby again. I had to start all over again. I couldn't even talk. I couldn't talk. My voice was gone. I remember just opening my eyes, and the first person I saw was Greg. And I remember what he said. First thing he said, she's opened her eyes, she's opened her eyes. And
Praise
I was so happy to see a familiar face, to see
God.
him. He was the first person I saw, and he was holding my hand. I didn't know this, but during that time when I was in a coma, he
Mm.
visited me every single day. From 10 o'clock, he stayed as long as he could, and he would bring his music with him. He would play his gospel music, and he was holding my hand while I was in a coma. I felt a relief that I'm awake. This is nothing but a miracle.
Oh,
A miracle.
when
Yeah.
you went into those comas, they were medically induced. Do you recall any kind of spiritual, emotional, or any kind of surreal moments?
What I do experience was like a feeling of, I felt like my mother's spirit was around me, particularly the prayers that were going out for me. When they were praying, I felt as if my mum's spirit was there. And I'm just blessed, um, just living my life to the full now. I give God thanks. I give God thanks. And I remember the day I walked into my own home that day. Um, we purposely didn't want Amelia to know. Wanted it to be a surprise for her. And I waited inside the home for her to come home. And then when she walked through the living room and saw me sitting on the chair, she just screamed, "Mummy!" And then I hugged her so tightly. I didn't want to let her go. I didn't want to let her go. I just hugged her so tightly. And I just remember feeling so, oh, thank you, Jesus.
You watching, keep a lookout for the publication of Back to Life by Sandra St John. It's going
Yes.
to be on the 12th of June 2025. Watch this space. Literally, stay tuned, people. This is a book that you do not want to miss. You want to make sure you get your own copy. Sandra has already mentioned that it's available, on Kindle, Amazon. It's not just going to be available in the UK, worldwide. These days, everything we do is international, right? So keep a
Yes, yes.
lookout for the information. Stay tuned, and thank you so much, Sandra, for coming
Oh,
on.
thank you. And thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you and to share my testimony to everyone. Thank you so much.